Does anybody have any questions? This is really super effective because look, let's say I get here and he immediately goes to the turtle. Okay. Go here. Okay. Now from here, if I drive him this way here and he dumps this side, it goes right into that dorsal Gregorian right there. Okay. So you have that as an option here. If I'm here, from here or here, I can dump him on his side here. The north-south matrix here. Now what happens here sometimes is that as you're trying to reach for the head, he tucks his chin. But now what's going to happen is that I'm going to cut my hip. Same thing, my knees. See, I have my knees at the base of his neck. I'm going to put the knee down on the mat, windshield wiper this way here, and step over here. Because I'm going to sit back. Okay? Rotate backwards. See how I'm right here? Put on the hip. This is Baratoplata from the north-south matrix. Okay? The way that this happened is, let's say you were trying to go for a Kimura, he's pulling his arm out, and he pulls it out right there. It's very difficult for him to do much right there. But on the hip, your inner thigh touches your elbow, his arm is stuck here. As this foot comes, locks that shoulder, you lift the hip up, and you pull the elbow this way. This is like a shoulder lock. The thing is that, if you notice, point your head to the camera. Yes, sir. As he's defending here, and I try to push my hand here, he tucks the chin where I can't get through here, is blocking it, because now here I can still, I'm hooked under his arm, right here, okay? And I'm blocking it with the chest. I couldn't get underneath there. It does happen sometimes because this hand is free and they keep it away here, so I'm okay. I just go here and cut my hip as I begin to step. This knee has to be here as I drive into him. It'll lift his head a little bit here. Cut, and windshield wiper. Here, okay? Go here. So as you see, my hand is nice and deep. Okay? Can you get your arm out? No. Enough to get it out, and you can't really push it in. Okay? From here, I'm gonna climb 1, 2, 3. And this, you want it at the shoulder. See, if it's on the back like Miguel showed me, it's not gonna work as well. Right about there, so that your right elbow and right inner thigh, and I wanna, with my hip, okay? Can you escape your arm?
No way.
What could you do with this arm? Anything?
No. That's
okay,
too
because you need the foot on the hip. I'll do it from another angle. Because if your foot's off the hip, you can lift his head. Okay? Yeah. But then your foot can go back on the hip, and then you can finish it. Because he's stuck right here. It's like an arm raiser. He blocks me with here, but I got under here, so I'm right here. His arm is over. Cupping your hip, okay? Walk your head back and feet forward. Good. So as I go here, step, and sit. If you sit, you start calling back here, okay? This foot, leg, spurring right on that shoulder, and you kind of flex your whole thigh as this foot comes here, and all you're doing is lifting your hip up, and you're pulling the elbow.
Are you pushing on his hip with your right foot?
Yes, I'm blocking it. I'm using it as a step to lift my hip, and I'm using this as a kind of a block to lift my hip. My whole lower body's engaged, okay? Because here I want to make sure that I'm torquing, and my elbow is coming back this way, okay? If I don't put my foot on the hip, it's going to be hard for me to lift my hip. But here, this is to eliminate the rotation in the shoulder. This is to lift the hip, and you're pulling the elbow back.
Your right hand stays on your hip the whole
Yeah,
time.
the whole time. Yeah. Because that's his only way out is to pull it out. Now there's, watch this. There's one more I was thinking about. Let's get back. Look. So we go here. Rotate back. Look. From the north-south matrix foot. I go here. Yeah, he's got it real tight. So if I take this lapel here, now pull it through, and then I block it right here. And watch this. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Here. As I sit back here. Okay. Circle back. No, not fall on your side. Circle. Rotate me back to the center. Okay, so I fell back here. All right. There you are. Okay, so now you have the arm raiser, Baratoplata, something. I don't know, we'll figure out what you call it. Okay, so it's either that. Or. Anybody need to see it again? Try it real basic. Try real basic. Look. You're just gonna try to reach for the head. He doesn't let you. And you have the arm right here, okay? You're gonna cup your hip and your knee is gonna again go to the base of his neck right here. It's gonna go to the mat and this foot, windshield wiper. You're gonna tilt while pinching this elbow here. You're gonna step over here, pinching your knee. Okay? You sit back, you fall back, you scoot back. And try it. 1, 2, 3. And